One more time, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, of course, jump in the comments. Let me know what you're taking on these games and whatnot. If you agree with the picks, etc., I would love to hear from you. The Mountain West Championship game, 7 p.m. Central Time, God's time zone, on Fox. And, boy, it'd be nice if they would stagger some of these times. I mean, we're going to have 4 games going on at the exact same time on Friday night. 2 of them start at 6, 2 of them start at 7. Just ridiculous. UNLV is going to the blue turf. That is what the computer gods decided for the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Sorry, San Diego State. Sorry, New Mexico. Is what it is. Boise last beat UNLV 56-31 just earlier this year. Now, that was with Maddox Madsen as the quarterback. Boise's offense has fallen off a cliff since they lost Madsen. They did look a little bit better against Utah State last week, and they are at home. So that certainly plays into it. Boise certainly rated higher as far as power ratings, etc. Boise is favored by 3.5 to 4, depending on the book, and the total is 58.5. So the total has come up. And part of that has to do with the fact that UNLV's defense is just atrocious. And Boise has now had, 3 weeks with the new starting quarterback? So he's started to figure some things out. He looks a little bit better now. He certainly looked better last week against Utah State. But UNLV, I mean, their offense has been good all season. Number 15 in PPA per drive. They're number 34 in PPA margin. Number 19 in offensive success rate. They are doing well under Dan Mullen and quarterback Anthony Calandria. But we'll start with Boise on offense. These numbers are not exactly accurate because obviously they had their quarterback once upon a time, and now they don't. But they are number 60 in PPA per pass, number 74 in QBR overall, number 54 in passing success rate. Well, UNLV is number 80 in yards allowed per attempt, number 64 in QBR allowed, and number 95 in passing success allowed. So I think the quarterback is going to have some time here. UNLV number 58 in havoc allowed, or havoc created, and Boise number 53 in havoc allowed. I think that Boise is going to be able to run the football, though. Number 59 in PPA per rush, UNLV is number 132. Boise number 48 in yards per rush, UNLV number 132 in yards allowed. It's just rough watching this UNLV defense. Boise number 67 in points per scoring opportunity, UNLV number 72. Now, part of that has to do with the fact that they're number 15 in takeaways per game. They're only number 53 in giveaways per game. That puts them at number 25 in turnover margin. Boise is number 34. They're number 79 in giveaways per game, but they are also number 15 in takeaways per game. So we'll see if, the Whoopsie Daisy King, as Tom Fornelli once upon a time called him, Anthony Calandria, we'll see if he can hold on to the football. That is one of the only issues with them. They are number 59 in interceptions thrown per pass attempt on offense, UNLV is, and Boise is number 9 in interceptions gained per pass attempt defended. But teams only throw the ball 46% of the time on Boise. Well, UNLV only throws it 46.5% of the time. I do think UNLV is going to run the football here. Number 8 in PPA per rush, number 10 in yards per rush, Boise number 122 and number 115 in those metrics on defense. You could certainly see points in this game. UNLV number 14 in points per scoring opportunity, Boise number 112 in points allowed per scoring opportunity. As far as raw 5 factors go, number 53 for Boise, number 45 for UNLV. UNLV 5-1 against the spread on the road, Boise 5-1 against the spread at home, so there's not a huge advantage for either team here, other than the fact that Boise has just blown up UNLV the past, 5 times that they've played? I mean, it really hasn't even been close. So, and part of this is UNLV is number 130 in current strength of schedule, Boise number 72. So while Boise is 8-4 on the season, and UNLV is 10-2, big difference there is that Boise had to play at South Florida and at Notre Dame, and UNLV did not. So big, massive difference in those two things. Looking at this, UNLV better as far as strength. As far as special teams efficiency and whatnot. Both teams are outside the top 110 as far as penalties per game. Both are inside the top 35 as far as turnovers or turnover margin. My projected stat spread has Boise minus 3.28. My power rating has Boise minus 4.4, but my last 4 weeks has UNLV minus 10.5. We saw this game earlier, but man, I think Maddox Madsen had a lot to do with that. I think this is too many points. I think Boise could still win, but man, this feels like it could be a much tighter game. So I will take UNLV plus the 4. That's the best number we can get. But I'll take UNLV plus the 4 on the blue turf.